Hey guys, we're back. This is Alex Yu,
Boris Chow,
and you're watching the A3U review. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man.
Yeah, we missed you guys.
Yeah, I definitely missed you guys. I missed you too, man.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, you've been on the road to TF5 for a while.
I know. So if you guys haven't been watching me on the Raging Nation channel, make sure you stay tuned for that because there's a lot of good content. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the A3U review. We've been doing this since 2013, and I can't believe we're in 4 years now.
I know it's hard to believe. It's actually been a very regular thing. We've been through so many reviews, so many comparisons, so many bloopers, and now, as you can see, store move. It's kind of why we've been away for a little bit. Didn't mean to keep it that long on hiatus, but we actually, unfortunately, had to move from our old location.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's not that unfortunate. We landed in an amazing space. You know, we moved the store really quickly. It was in one evening. Yeah. Started up business again like 2 hours after we finished moving the store, which was like 5:30 in the morning or something. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, it took us a month to clean up, and then we had our grand reopening. You were there.
That's right. I was there, and it was actually really, really awesome. It was really busy, and I know some of you guys weren't able to make it. So perhaps we can give you guys a little bit of a recap of what went down, because there was a lot of excitement. And once I came in, the first thing I noticed, a lot of people, and there was cake.
That's right. There's cake. There's popcorn.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of snacks.
Popcorn was a nice touch.
Yeah, we just wanted to say thank you to not only our customers that have come back and supported us in the new location, but also to thank the staff and everyone that was involved in helping us do the crazy move over here. Cake was actually quite nice. It had the A3U logo. It was actually a really good cake too.
Yeah, I had some.
I hope you had a lot.
Yeah. What was the big seller of that day? What was the most popular item, if you can remember?
The most popular item, to be honest, what was nice was there was no one popular item.
Okay.
It was a great mix of items that sold that day. Like a lot of people, it really showed that there was a really great diversity of people that we have reached out to in the community. So everything from 1/6 to Transformers to the games. We brought in a whole bunch of these little like small gifts, like lunch tins and, and playing cards and puzzles. People just ate it up. So it just shows a really great community and a fandom here.
Absolutely. The first thing I noticed was when I walked inside was that the displays are a lot different. Like everything's changed up a little bit, and I really love how you just redecorated displays, having more displays, and people can just see all these great items outside of the box.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it really allowed us to use, we have a lot more window space in this place. So it really allowed us to really use that window space, which really opened up the floor. Yeah. And the way that the place is laid out as well allows for a lot more wall space as well. And there's no weird kind of nooks or crannies. It's really very open layout. And so we get these massive cool walls of Transformers, 1/6. Overall, the flow is so much better in this.
Totally.
And it looks like it's good for filming too.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Well, I know a lot of people haven't been here, a lot of the fans watching, maybe just tuning in right now. Maybe we can let them know what are some of the lines that you guys carry. Of course, there's Transformers, there's third party, a 1/6, there's Gundam.
That's right, Gundam.
What else can we expect to see here if they were to come inside?
We also have a board game corner.
Oh, yes.
Right, where we offer demo games for people to play tabletop games. The latest tabletop games, and even bring your own kind of deal, and play with some of the regulars that are here from the community. We also have a thriving Magic community as well.
Yes.
So anyone into Magic cards or deck building games, we definitely have the space for it. And then also recent but furious hobby has been the X-Wing miniatures.
Yes.
Very, very great franchise. kind of like this miniatures war game, but it's taking over.
It's definitely growing.
We've got a huge community that plays at our store.
Yeah.
Our events typically are sold out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great kind of mix of community.
Yeah, and I also noticed that for a lot of the plastic scale model hobbyists, you guys have a wide selection of paints and also modeling supplies.
Yeah, that's right. We now have a whole wall dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Not that we didn't have those supplies before, it's just a little bit harder to show off, but now we have all of that here.
Yeah.
Really, really wide range, and we're adding to it every day. So it's really becoming, one of those hobby shops that I really feel that we're missing in the Lower Mainland here. We're losing a lot of them to a lot of online shopping and whatnot.
Yeah.
Not to say online shopping is bad. Just that's the reality of the situation. Is it's harder and harder to have something like this. So to be able to have something like this with so many genres in it, really quite amazing. It's good to be part of.
Absolutely. And of course, going into a physical location gives you the fun of just walking around and browsing and picking up the items physically and seeing what you like. So perhaps we can give the fans a little bit of that experience by taking a tour around the store.
Yeah, let's do that. I'd be happy to take you guys for a tour.
All right, let's do it.
Let's start with, remember the old A3U review table?
Oh yeah, here it is.
With all the magic cards underneath. This is it. This is our magic counter. As you can see, we carry a whole wide variety and selection of the latest magic packs, and as well as some intro packs, some special sets. We carry everything here. And you'll notice we kind of upgraded the lighting a bit too, make it look a little nicer.
Definitely looks better.
Yeah, that's right. And then right behind us, of course, is all the support for that. You have the deck boxes, the sleeves. Like as I mentioned, we fully support all of the Magic crowd with everything that they need to run their Magic hobby. And then moving on to this wall, this is the wall that I was talking about earlier, the paints and supplies. We have a lot of tools geared towards hobbyists that like to do everything from miniatures to full-on scaled models, as well as some very specialized Gundam tools and paints. This line here is great for the miniatures, the Citadel line. Everybody knows the Citadel line for high quality miniature paints, but they're also great for pretty much painting up anything. We've also brought in the Vallejo line, which is great for a lot of hobbyists as well. Super excellent when it comes to airbrushing and whatnot because of the bottle. They're just squeeze bottles, so it's nice. You can just kind of drop in paint as you like. Tamiya has been kind of our staple for the longest time as well. Tamiya paints are great, acrylic based, amazing. Comes with a whole line of cements and all that kind of stuff, spray bottles as well. And then of course the Mr. Hobby, another premium enamel line, which encompasses a lot of the Gundam colors as well. So whenever you buy a Gundam and you look at the official Gundam colors, that's actually made by Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color. Not to say that you have to use them. A lot of people use Tamiyas for Gundams, but this is a great way to actually be able to follow the guide that they give you.
Cool.
So yeah.
All right. What's going on over here?
Here is the X-Wing miniatures table. This is a permanent fixture, and if you look here, this case kind of just shows a few of the models that squads that people run here. So this game is built off of kind of a miniature war dynamic. You place everything on the field here, and you essentially have rulers and laser pointers to kind of show you realistically what you can attack, what you can't attack, and then the game dynamics itself. Super cool, weighted towards certain ships having different abilities. So, something that's taking everything by storm, and this is the place to play it.
All right.
Yeah. And of course over here is where we sell a lot of the X-Wing stuff. Alex, as you probably just pan by as well, we do carry a good limited supply of really excellent t-shirts. Some of them are one-off prints.
Yeah.
From Ripped Apparel. A lot of people have heard about them.
I'm a proud owner of a couple of them.
Yeah, so I mean, if you've ever missed anything on their first day release and then you missed it again on their last call, well, we've got a lot of their graveyard shirts here that you can't get anymore. And then as well as that, we've got a mix of other cool shirts. So then from the miniatures, since we're in the miniature section, we do have the Warhammer series, of course. A lot of people are familiar with Games Workshop and Warhammer. In recent years, it's definitely declined a little bit in terms of the amount of stores that are open for Warhammer. We do have a good selection still. We are officially licensed by Games Workshop. And of course, the same kind of miniature tables that we have here, we can use that actually for Warhammer as well.
Cool.
Yeah. And moving on, we do have the Gundam section.
Wow.
Yep. A lot of the community that builds here also displays some of their models.
Yep.
So as you can see, we have a great display for a lot of the finished models and some of the custom models as well. And then a great selection of some of your latest Gundam hobby kits. Everything from, you know, your latest Iron Blood Orphans series to some older kits that you may not be able to find anymore. We also have a lot of great master grade and perfect grade kits. So yeah, this is the place to get your Gundams for sure.
Yeah, this is a pretty huge selection here, and nice displays.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so what can we expect to see on the other side of here?
So as we move over to the other side, let's use the ladder here. We had to put some stuff away earlier, but you can see that we have a great 1/6 display as well.
Yep.
We have a lot of the 1/6 also in the featured displays in the front, but we wanted to give it its own kind of lighted display for some of the latest figures. And then of course the wall of
yes
figures. And recently 1/6 has had a great third-party kind of sector to it, as well as the mainstream segment, which is Hot Toys, any of these officially licensed 3.0 or Sideshow collectibles. And that's where you're going to get your officially licensed products like the new Star Wars First Order. As you can see, we carry all of the Stormtroopers. We also carry a wide range of the Marvel and DC universe as well.
Yep.
Which is really great. But yeah, it's you can see it's a very massive wall.
And you guys have a lot of 1/6 accessories, I noticed too.
Yeah, that's right. We have a lot of loose parts as well that we sell as well. A lot of the people that like to customize their own bodies and set up their own figures, they can do so here. We sell a lot of the bodies, a lot of the body parts, a lot of the clothing, the weapons if you're doing military, all that kind of cool stuff. Yeah, we do a lot of that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Looks like there's a little bit more board games over here.
That's right, and then we have the board game section.
Yeah.
For tabletop gaming. We also have tables for the tabletop gaming. But essentially, this is a good selection of, you know, kind of the latest in tabletop gaming.
Oh yeah. A lot of stuff here.
Yeah. So, yeah, if you're looking to kind of have something cool for the family, or even have a friend's night out, or a friend's night in, that is.
Yeah.
And you want to play some really cool tabletop games, we've got all of that. And we also have a demo area that we can actually show you how to play the game. So you'll see some more tabletop games here, but this is all our demo games. People come here to play this all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's actually quite excellent. Right now this table is just filled with the grand opening. We're selling some of our display models, which we will be putting online soon as well. But this table is also used for some gaming as well.
Okay. I noticed right behind you is a massive wide selection of third-party stuff.
Yeah, that's right. This is the third-party wall. So we carry all sorts of third-party Transformers, of course. It's what a lot of people have come to know us for. It is only getting larger. This wall has. I remember when it started with just Fans Project,
Yeah.
MMC, we had a few TFC things, and it maybe represented like a sliver of this wall,
Yeah.
and it has grown to this. And this is,
a lot.
yeah, this is not even all of it. I mean, a lot of times we're finding ourselves moving things around just to get things kind of in order. So, yeah, man, this is it. This is the big wall. And then we also obviously have the official stuff over here as well.
Yep.
A lot of the domestic Titans Returns stuff that everybody's been into recently. We also have a wide selection of Masterpiece, of course.
Oh, yes.
So just some excellent displays for all of your official stuff for those that are looking for it.
And you got Hasbro and Takara, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, and then of course these are the displays.
Yeah.
A lot of trade-ins that we sell. A lot of collectors let go of their prized collections, and we help them find new owners. And it's always great when you can also let existing owners kind of share their collection and sell it to others that will really appreciate it.
Yeah. I remember going back to your previous store. You couldn't keep the the display stocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. It was they always move.
Yeah. People just love buying loose Transformers.
Yeah, that's right. And sometimes you find that gem that you've been looking for forever.
Like these movie Optimus Primes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. These movie Optimus Primes, all this cool stuff.
Sure. All right. Let's go over to this side, and these are the window displays.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
So these are usually reserved for the latest and the greatest stuff that has come out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's always rotating. That's the name of the game when it comes to this section of the store.
Yeah. Hey, I noticed that this is something very, very neat. I haven't seen this yellow guy before.
Yeah, that came back from TFCon Chicago. It's a custom that we had made, and we're gonna definitely do an episode where I talk about a little bit about how we kind of came up with it. And it seems like Ocular Max will be picking it up at some point. So we're really looking forward to it. We also got some other cool exclusives here from the con that we're showing off. This was at our grand opening. We just wanted people to be able to see it.
Very nice. I'm really liking this this display of masterpieces on the top, and then you get these giant behemoths in the middle.
Yeah, definitely. The city bots are, they're amazing.
Yeah.
They're not only massive, but just highly detailed and just pulling a lot of attention for sure. Not your run-of-the-mill Transformers, and they really appeal to everyone.
Yeah, and it looks like this brings us to the end of the display cases, and I noticed that there's some very, very nice pieces over here. Is this something from Mastermind?
That's right. This is a Mastermind Creations reformatted line.
Yeah.
And it was first shown off at TFCon. Some of the models that are here. A lot of these are very close test shots. They're almost there. So, stay tuned kind of deal.
Oh yeah.
Of course, everyone is very, very interested in the third-party Megatron that they have here. I believe it's the Tyrannotron.
Yeah.
Tyrantron.
Yeah.
It's definitely a great lineup that they have coming up for the reformatted line. I've always loved the reformatted line.
Very cool. And is this display here just the latest hot sellers or latest things that came in?
The feature table.
Okay.
So once we get things that come in, our new arrivals, we want to make sure that everyone just has an easy time finding it. They're not like having to run to the wall. Just something that we've announced. So yeah, they can find everything that has been in stock recently here.
Very cool. Well, thanks for the tour.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that was the tour of the store. I really enjoyed that. Thanks for giving us a tour. Hope you guys enjoyed that. What can we expect to see on the next episode?
Next episode, we're gonna get right into it. As you know, we did the TFCon Toronto Roundtable.
Yes.
Reviewers Roundtable.
Yeah.
So recently, TFCon Chicago also happened. You know, amongst all the move stuff that happened here, and we had another great opportunity to bring on some reviewers for that episode.
Nice.
And we're looking at some really cool new stuff.
All right.
So definitely stay tuned for that.
Yes, stay tuned for that episode. It's going to be great. I know a lot of you guys really enjoyed the TFCon Toronto Roundtable, so we are going to bring that to you guys once again for the roundtable at TFCon Chicago. Once again, thank you so much for the tour, Boris. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys appreciate it. We can't end the episode without a proper outro. So,
of course not.
As always, if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, Ages 3 and Up, and also follow us on Twitter at Ages 3 and Up. You guys also got Instagram.
That's right, we got Instagram, so Ages 3 and Up on Instagram as well.
That's right, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Peace.